Computer, where are we? You have been stranded in the middle of a desert, sir. Please. You have been stranded. I would... A planet. Should I head towards it? Yes. I would advise against that. The planet could be uninhabitable. Scanning. It is habitable. You are lucky. You have been stranded in the middle of nowhere with an habitable planet. I am now loading. Please activate broadcasting so I can send you GPS locations in a probable span to land. Please be... Got it. Please be advised. I'm turning off the engines now they're in the planet gravity. That is not ideal, sir. Engines off. We are now in planet gravity. Sir, that is an improbable idea. This is very advised. Well, you're not the computer. I'm the human and you're the computer. Sir, do you have a backup plan? Well, of course. What do you think? I didn't realize my traitorous crew would get out of here? Sir, I know you loaded the supplies with drop pod with supplies when they stranded here, and you are lucky enough to be stranded near a habitable planet which you are now entering the atmosphere of. But it is unwise to cut all engines and crash face first. This could result in a casualty. Might I may, you do not have a medical bay to revive yourself once you kill yourself with cloning, with essentially an exact replica created with the exact identical memories. Okay, I made a modification. Hahaha. My modification. A parachute, sir. Very smart choice. You're still coming in a bit hot. This is going to be a rough landing, sir. 19 meters per second. Oh, that was a rough landing, sir. Yes, but I survived. Ooh. Sir, you have landed pretty close to the target. Landing spot detected. I am picking up a trace. I am picking up an unknown substance. An unknown inorganic material. Please be advised your helmet is on. Please take it off. To conserve oxygen. I've already scanned the planet's nitrogen and oxygen levels. They are very formidable. Your hydrogen is almost at full. You have used a little bit. And your power is good. You won't be able to recharge those without a medical bay. Please be advised to get your weapon out. Sir, the foreign substance is right near you. I can see it. I'm scanning. I'm not detecting any life forms in the nearby vicinity. Understood. What is it? Unsure. This technology is beyond my comprehension. I will commence a scan. Scan completed. It seems to be some mining technology. It has been buried. I cannot say. This must have fallen off a miner that came here. Its range seems to be 800, and it seems the beams It seems to be send out a beam to mine and collect the resources by using electron energy. Need to idolize the particles back from matter to energy, then retrieve the energy, then return it back to matter state. It has no power, but it could be useful. You are 1.6 kilometers. Probably. We should probably grind this down. I've scanned it.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Well, sir, I've scanned it. We should be able to replicate the structure. You've used some of your hydrogen to get over here. Okay, sir. The drop pod has been detected, but you used a lot of hydrogen. I would conserve the rest of your remaining hydrogen. Sir, what do you plan on doing? Our fuel time is quite significantly high. I'm not entirely sure what is happening. Sir, you are... Sir, please be advised you only have one retrievable thing. Yes. But we'll need to set up a refinery and assembly straight away. Good point, sir. These are fundamental necessities. But first, collect those resources that you left behind, sir. Good job, Soup. I forgot about those. I thought you might, sir. Well, we should be able to collect all of these. Yes, sir. Our inventory should be able to hold them all now.
Inventory full.
Apparently not, sir. You're only 100 meters away now, sir. Sir, please be advised you will need to build a refinery fairly soon. Here is the blueprint for a refinery. What is going on, sir? Sir, your refinery needs to be placed. There may be some... Of course. I thought I just did. Sir, you must be suffering some nausea. This planet has a slight abnormality in its gas. You should... And you're used to breathing 100% oxygen, and you've gone to an oxygen and nitrogen-filled environment. You could be suffering some hallucinations for a short time. The refinery is up and running, sir. I suggest powering it now. You'll need solar power and some form of... Loading blueprint file for you now, sir. Blueprint file loaded. It's receiving 1 bar in its current location. Sun's location unknown. 2 bars, sir. It is retrieving power. Now next must be the assembler, sir. You'll need these components. I will now load your blueprint for you, sir. Blueprint loaded. More steel plates are needed, sir. Okay, computer, you can be quiet now. That's driving me literally insane. Fully functional assembler, sir. You must store the power somehow, sir. Loading battery blueprint now for you, sir. Construction components missing, sir. Battery is now operational, sir. Control panel accessed. Setting to semi-automatic. Perhaps building a beam drill would now be also a good idea. I will load the beam drills. Okay. Is that what you're naming it? A beam drill? Well, it uses a beam to mine. I think the beam drill is a perfect name. Oh, fine. Load the blueprint. Missing steel plates. Very mysterious. Sir, after analyzing this discovery, I think I can low energy efficient convert. I've updated your refinery blueprint. It took me a while to get, and I should have mentioned it earlier, but you should be able to now mine stone and low efficiency convert it into useful resources. However, this is very inefficient. It will take quite some time to get lots of rhenium and other various elements that are needed from stone. Understood. But we can convert it into useful resources for the time being. Yes, but not very much. You would need a lot of stone to convert into very small amounts of these base resources. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see if this works. Ah! Yes, sir, it's working. The assembler needs to be set to make steel plates. We'll stockpile a large variety of steel plates. This will take some time, sir. More stone is probably required, sir. The beam drill will speed up our productivity by a significant margin. However, the beam drill will consume enormous amounts of power in order to do so. It is ill-advised to mine This should suffice, sir. At least for making the beam drill to speed up our productivity. Then we can establish a base of operations. What is your goal, sir? Well, see if you can do a long-range scan of the solar, anything in this area. I want to see if we can find a very hospitable planet. It will be Sir, why would you want a hospitable planet instead of a habitable planet? It's a great idea. The more hospitable, the better. Our crew may have followed procedure when stranding us this time, but something tells me they'll be back to try and kill me when they figure out this is an inhabitable planet. We need a backup plan, but for now, we'll need to make a base here. Sir, I cannot do the scan. We'll have to establish a base and idolize the resources. With our limited resources, it is not a good idea to make a satellite for the long-range scan. For me to do a long-range scan, as of now. I see, so we'll have to get back to that idea. Once this beam drill's done, it should be good to go. Damn. This should be a pretty good mining facility. But we'll have to build. Sir, you require more power usage. I agree. We have run out of stone, sir, but our uranium supply is very low but still existent. We need one more steel plate, sir, which requires additional stone, sir. Our productivity should be sufficient enough once the beam drill is started. However, the power consumption will be extremely high. I'm not sure how long the beam drill can operate. We will get a large supply of ice, though. So we can't do the long-range scan with the suit scanners. No, sir. Unfortunately, that is not possible. Our scanners are not powerful enough. You will definitely need to make a long-range scanner. You'll need a satellite to boost your signal, but you'll also need a connection point for the satellite. I suggest making a base here a team time. Calculated by the probability margin, you have at least a few years. You have probably a few years before they're able to get back here, as it is beyond even warp distance. It is beyond a simple amount of having a ridiculous amount of warp drives, or you can use the interdimensional gate transporter, which takes an entire year to charge once used. Once the portal closes, there are a total of 16. However, people are not idolizing usage. Plus, with the rare, they do not want to waste power, as it is so power inefficient to use that for long-range distances. It would use enormous amounts of power to arrive here instantly and create the artificial wormhole. You have at least 1 year before they try and do it again. They'd have to get permission. It would take at least a year just to get the charge. Let alone with permission, they may have but maybe 2 years. I understand. I'm not sure how long the beam drill will run, but I will try. To see. We are out of large steel tubes. How peculiar. Sir. The beam drill is fully operational now, sir. Understood. We will turn it off, but our power might shut off immediately once turned on. Once we turn it on. I know we didn't crash down hard, but they might have corrupted your data files. Sir, it crashed our system. The power consumption is too high. Maybe if I lower the beam field. Sir. Can we make another solar panel? Sir, our consumption of power is way too high. I didn't realize it would use this much power. Try shutting off the reactor, the refinery, and the assembly. Now try shutting on the beam drill. Power too low. Do we have enough resources to make another solar panel, sir? We may need the usage of it. Knew we shouldn't have attempted this so early, but... I'll try making another solar panel. Loading blueprint of solar panel, sir. This may actually turn on now, sir. Construction components needed, sir. I'm not sure how much resources we have to use these. We have no more construction components, sir. Try turning the beam drill off now. 2 of these should be enough to lower its... This should be enough power. Hmm. Sir, I believe we're missing. Sir, are you attempting to do this again? It may cut off our power supply yet again. Beam drill is not efficient. Hmm. Sir, we'll have to upgrade our power supply by a significant number in order to get this beam drill to work. I see. Log entry. Save a log entry. Log entry. Landed on a plateau with a standard interplanetary shuttle. With enough resources for now. B. Found alien technology. Integrated it into the refinery to amplify its productivity. It allows me to get a lot more. It allows me to get by without having to rely too heavily on actual valuable resources at the moment, because there seems to be none on this planet. Power consumption of this alien drill. Suit's designated name, beam drill. Unknown. Its power consumption usage seems to be too high. It seems I'm going to have to build a massive amount of solar station in order to get this thing operational. In order to do that, it may take some time. Ship log. Day 1. Over and out.